slowly walking down the hall, faster than a cannonball. Where were you while we were getting high? Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide, in a champagne supernova in the sky. Someday you will find me.
Hello, my name is Brendan LaFaro, and I am here to share my adoration for this book, Burn the Plans, which is the first in Tyler's short story collections that involve fire in the title. I specifically want to talk about Trigger, which is this beautiful balance of grotesquerie and heartwarming stuff with just this Lansdalean use of voice that draws you in and instantly endears you to all the characters in a way that only Tyler can do. I cannot say enough amazing things about this book.
A Tyler Jones appreciation post? Seriously? No, I'll pass. First of all, the guy is just too insanely talented. Have you read Artisan by Design? Every story is a banger in that collection. Just disgusting amounts of talent. And the guy's got boy band good looks. I heard Tom Holland calls him up to get tips on how to be hot. And I think Tyler Jones is going to be in the next Spider-Man movie, and that one will make $3 billion. And Zendaya is going to have some issues. On top of all, Tyler Jones is such an insanely nice guy. Like a genuinely to-the-bone awesome dude. So no, I don't think I need to appreciate him anymore. I don't think we need to heap praise on that guy. So
my name's David K. Slater, and Tyler Jones is my favorite author. I don't want to tell you what my favorite book of his is because they're all pretty close, but Strider is my favorite cover, maybe of any book. It's just beautiful. I knew I was going to buy this. I knew I was going to love it before I even opened it. If I need to tell you how I feel about Tyler's work, it's that, sometimes you get another person to scratch your back for you, and they kind of scratch and you go left, no, not that left, the other side, down a bit, you've lost it and you can't quite get it. That's how I feel with a lot of authors. But sometimes you say, oh, can you scratch my back for me? And they just get it first time and it's just perfect. That is every Tyler Jones book for me.
Tyler, hey, Steve Peck here. Just wanted to congratulate you on your publishing success and to thank you for your help in my publishing. I appreciate so much your foreword to my short stay in hell. It's wonderful, as is all your work. Thanks.
Hey Tyler, it's Ben Young here. Just wanted to say congrats on the anniversary of your first book and all the success and everything that's come since. So well deserved. I wanted to show off my copy of Criterion, which is still my favorite. I bought it a few years ago, read it in a blitz nonstop, which I think is kind of the point based on the narrative, and never looked back. So thanks for all the great stories. I'm looking forward to meeting you at Massacre on the Mountain in about a month or so. Congrats and happy anniversary.
Hello, author and Tyler Jones superfan Caleb Jones here to talk about my favorite Tyler Jones book. Admittedly, I'm not a collector of special editions. It's not something I typically go out and find, but I heard the plot for this particular book and saw the cover and had it recommended to me by some other Tyler Jones super fans, and I just ended up having to go get it, and do not regret that decision at all. I'm of course talking about Midas, and it's just a special book. Tyler just perfectly delves into so many human emotions in a way that is entirely unique to his writing style, and really cuts to the soul of the reader in a way that is very rare to find in a lot of horror writing. Yes, this book is now one of my prized book possessions. I absolutely love it. It's a gorgeous book. But other than that, Tyler is just one of the true, genuine good souls of the horror writing community. I count it a privilege to be able to read his books, to have met him, and to have received encouragement in regards to my own writing. So happy book journey anniversary, Tyler. I am very excited to see what comes next for you. I know there are big things on the horizon, and I'm very excited to celebrate what's coming next with you.
Our favourite Tyler Jones book. That's a tough one because there's so many to pick from. I'll begin with Burn the Plans, which is an awesome short story collection. It's a great showcase of Tyler's writing and vivid imagination. But my favourite novel is Night of the Long Knives, a story that's absolutely dripping with atmosphere, an emotional roller coaster ride for the main character, and a twist at the end that will blow your mind. I absolutely love it. But the thing that stands out across all of Tyler's writing is heart. His ability to put you in the mind of the protagonist, to make you feel what they're feeling, the emotional depth, and the ability to elicit sympathy from characters that sometimes might not deserve it, is a cut above the rest. He cares about telling stories, and it really comes through across on the page.
Hey, William F. Gray here. Just wanted to congratulate Tyler on a happy anniversary for Criterion, which was actually the first novella that I read from him, and I loved it. But in honor of that, we're being asked to say, hey, what's our favorite Tyler Jones book? And I have to say that it's definitely, for me, Night of the Long Knives, which is getting a trader release with a new title, I think, called Night of the Glass Knives. And it's a fantastic story. I can't wait for you guys to read it. It's as good as the horror novels that I grew up reading that made me want to write horror. And it's going to be a spectacular release for him. I already know it.
Hey there. So, I first came across Tyler Jones through Heavy Oceans back when I was first really digging into indie horror, and he definitely came to define actually indie ocean horror to me, and just a fantastic book, excellently emotional. It's just a hell of a stretch of horror, I'm always a huge fan of cosmic horror titles, and Tyler definitely knows how to do it right.
In 2023, I was privileged enough to read an awesome book by Tyler Jones, and that's going to be Midas. This was my first introduction to Tyler, and it changed my life. His writing, I just immediately fell in love with. And then I had to order everything I could right from his website. And then I found my favorite book. To this day, my favorite book is The Dark Side of the Room. This is a personal favorite. It means a lot to me. It is something that I think about from time to time. It still remains my favorite. And unless maybe there'll be a sequel written, and maybe that'll be my second favorite, right? Another awesome book by Tyler, because I love short stories. And I do actively compare Tyler to Ray Bradbury, because I'm a lover of short stories. And these short stories in Burn the Plans are incredible. And they are amazing. And I go back and I reread those stories from time to time, and I fall back in love with them. Now, the newest one, Arson by Design, that's coming out, these stories are just as amazing too. So I am so happy that his stories are just as impactful from the ones he wrote years ago. Alongside M40, I was privileged enough to be an early reader, and that goes back to being a Patreon member. Being a Patreon member to Tyler and being on his journey with him and being able to interact with him as he is on this writing adventure it's a privilege, and it's a fascinating part of my life that I look forward to as I get to watch my favorite living author progress. This is something that I could never do with Ray Bradbury, but I'm able to do this with Tyler Jones, and that is an amazing journey that I'm taking with this author by being able to interact with him and discover all these new works as they're happening or as he's writing them. So Tyler Jones, thank you for being my favorite living author, and keep up the good work.
Hey Tyler, it's Steve Strad. I only say that because I don't know if you know what I look like. So I'm not being arrogant. I'm just saying my name. That's my son in the back. Huge congrats on all the success. It's been awesome. I can't remember how long ago that we connected, but just seeing all the books you're putting out and everything that you're doing, it's just been awesome and super inspiring. So yeah, keep grinding, keep doing what you're doing, and hopefully one of these days we'll bump into each other at a convention and I can give you a handshake, and yeah, we can connect in person. But otherwise, yeah, congrats, all the best, and yeah, keep going.
Mike Hughes Library, Tyler Jones Collection. That's the art prints in the chapbooks. That's the newest thing he's put out, is the Arc of Arson by Design.
Hey everyone, just want to quickly share a couple of books that that I found of Tyler's. It's been amazing getting to know everybody the last couple of years, getting to know Tyler and his stories, all the readers, and how they all connect us. Absolutely love it. The first book I recommend, a favorite of mine, is Night of the Long Knives. This was given to me by Tyler at Fracassi Fest. I told him that I had Midas on my TBR. I was embarrassed that I hadn't read it yet. I think I called it Midas Touch at the time. But he still gave me this. And I went home, put Midas aside, and just read this in a fever dream. I was writing in the margins. I was keeping notes. I have some bookmarks in there. I don't do that with my books ever. So just let you know how much that one captivated me and just put me, absolutely love that story. Midas is this is the book I probably recommend everybody. I love this Vince Chong art on here. This being a personal story, and the characters in there and how they were a personal story to Tyler, really made me absolutely love this book even more. But what a great tell as well. It connected all these different types of lores. A little bit of Frankenstein, a little bit of Monkey's Paw, a little bit of Watchers. It's such a good book, and so I always recommend that one. And then last but not least, in book club, someone asked, are there any stories that have happy endings of Tyler's? And the answer is yes. This is No Fair. It's a Patreon chapbook that came in. Beautiful story, absolutely beautiful. If you haven't read it, pick it up. I believe it's coming out in the new anthology. I believe this is included. I don't have to look. The one coming out from Rapture, but this is just a great story about a bus driver and a passenger that she encounters, and it's just a happy ending. It would belong in Steven Spielberg's Amazing Stories, if it was ever produced in film. So those are the three that I absolutely love and recommend, but it's hard to say. It was hard to pick out. I love them all so much. Anyway, take care, everyone.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Just kidding. Molly, thanks for the invite for this video. For Tyler, let's see. Let's go with Criterium, 6-year anniversary. It's really cool, man. I remember when I first read it, really loved it then. Still think it's phenomenal now. And also, for those, let's go through another book. Enter Softly. Personally, I'll make it short and sweet. I think it's a great collection, worth checking out. But my favorite from Tyler is Almost Ruth. One last thing, Tyler, congrats on the 2 upcoming books, Arson by Design and Depth Charge. I'm sure they're going to do great, get you even a wider fan base. You deserve it. Have a great one, man.
Hi, I'm Molly Mix, horror reader and Tyler Jones superfan. I found Tyler while doom scrolling through the Books of Horror Freeview page and just completely came to a dead stop because of that gorgeous Almost Ruth cover, the original cover, and then saw that he was offering an audiobook, a free audiobook for a review. And I listened to it and loved it. It was not like anything I'd ever read before. The writing was like so beautiful and emotional, and I really connected to the characters and connected to the story. And I felt like it was a fresh voice that I hadn't heard a million times. So I immediately got Criterion and then Enter Softly, and then just kept on down the Tyler Jones path. And I have loved everything he's ever written. My favorite probably is still the first one, Almost Ruth, but honestly, a case could be made for any of them. I love Dark Side of the Room. Again, I think it's unique and dark, and I find his insight into the human condition really remarkable. So anyway, thanks, Tyler, for all of the incredible reading over the last few years and this wonderful community of people who feel the same. And I'm looking forward to continuing to read on and on and on and on.
So it's Tyler Jones Appreciation Week. So what else are we going to talk about but our favorite Tyler Jones book? And by book, I mean books, because I couldn't just pick one. So I'm sorry, Molly. But my obsession with Rapture actually started because of Carved in Salt. I saw it, I needed it, and OMG, because I'm reading along thinking, no big deal, I know where this is going, I know it's horror, but it can't be that bad. And then the ending happens, and I had to sit there for a few seconds and reread the last 2 pages. So, even though this is a short little chapter book, it packs a freaking wallop. So thank you, Tyler, for giving me nightmares. And then my other one I talk about all the time would be Almost Ruth. First off, look at the cover. How could you not be obsessed with that? And it's Earthlings. But seriously, like, it's small town horror, weird rituals going on, and a gravekeeper that has a city full of more than just dead bodies. It looks like some secrets. And I actually got a art copy at the Jeff Con thing and got Tyler to sign it, which was even cooler, and got to read it before I got my other copy. And there's some extra short stories in here that I don't want to spoil about, because I don't know if Molly's showing this to anybody, but just freaking obsessed with it. I already went 1 minute and 18 seconds. I'm sorry, Molly. But anyway, you are amazing, Tyler. You're the whole reason that we have this whole little fandom group. We get to come together, meet new friends, and talk to people about books we love. So thank you for writing these books.
We're getting high. Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide in a champagne supernova in the sky. Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide in a champagne